Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. Today we're doing a reading on Wendy Williams. A lot of people have been asking me to do this for a while, and I just haven't had time. But I'm going to do it now. I already have the cards pulled. If that bothers you, then you don't have to watch. I have to meditate when I tap into a different spirit like this. So as I'm meditating, asking questions, spirit questions, the cards fall, and I pull them as they fall, okay? So, and I usually shuffle for like 20 minutes, and I'm not going to record that. That's just too much to record. Okay, so I asked, what's going on with her? Is she going to get better? And what's the final outcome? Okay, so here we have the Four of Coins in the reverse, Pentacles, and then these come together. And then the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is concerning her money. Her money will go down. She's got a lot of money. She's worth like 5 million or 5 billion or something like that. But her money will go down gradually because she's in a facility that costs a whole lot of money, and that comes, the money, the payment for that comes from that. And I see there's other people trying to take advantage of her money too, like her ex. Her ex-husband's trying to, I don't know if he's already sued her or was trying to sue her for money, or he's already getting payments from her. Something like that is coming across to where a lot of money goes to him from her account. But I feel like he's going to redo that, and he wants more money. He wants more money to come to him. So I do feel like they're going to be fighting in court. Her attorneys, see, her attorneys, this is him coming across. He carries a sword energy. All he wants to do is take advantage of the way she is now, and, see how much more money he can get. So basically he's just taking advantage of her. But I do see a fight in court about that, and her lawyers will try to protect her as much as they can, since she's not able to make those type of decisions for herself. Now, what happened to her? What's wrong with her? She has that frontal lobe disease that causes dementia. It causes slurred speech. Tank, stop that. Tank is being naughty over there. It causes slurred speech, not being able to think straight, and not being able to talk right, and loss of limb function and stuff like that. So it affects all of that, all right, where they can't think straight anymore. But I also see that she has Graves' disease, which is something she's had for a long time, which makes the eyes pop out. It's something that has to do with your hypothyroid, your thyroid, and makes her eyes bug out. That's why she had those big eyes bugging out like that. It looks like she was just staring at you like a little bug, because the thyroid pushes the eyes out like that. She has lymphedema in her legs, which cause her legs to swell. So that's why a lot you see her in a wheelchair. Y'all, this is my St. Patrick's little cup. Isn't that cute? I got that at Walmart. I thought that was the cutest thing. I'm just drinking plain water. I did so much yesterday. I'm so dehydrated because I went out to eat with several people, and we went dancing, and then and then also had a dentist appointment in between all of that, and it's a lot. It was at Walmart, Sam's Club. Last night we played bingo, then I met up with a subscriber, and I mean, it was so much. Me and my husband did so much yesterday. Okay. So anyway, yeah, so I do see there's other people trying to take advantage of her money too. It just hasn't showed up in the news. But her lawyer's got a good handle of that. She's got a good person that's really watching her finances for her, and they're fighting as hard as they can to not let people take advantage of her money like that. She's carrying a very heavy load, and she knows that. Now, she does think about a lot of stuff. Just because she's this way doesn't mean she doesn't have her own thoughts. She's in her head a lot. And she sees how struggle it is. Hearing that she feels like she's in prison, and that facility she's at feels like maybe jail time for her, or it's like a prison for her, something like that. I don't know if they're about to move her or already have moved her. I'm seeing them move or something like that. But it's such a heavy burden for her. She feels like a tremendous heavy burden that she's just she knows she's not the same anymore. She stays in deep thought about everything that's happened to her in the past few years. And it's almost like she don't understand what has happened to her, because she doesn't have the capability to think, what really has happened to me, because of the way the nerves are in the frontal lobe has messed her up, big time. But she does stay in her mind a lot. I feel like her life is at a crossroads right now. Doesn't know which direction to go. Now, with this disease, I do see that you only live anywhere from 7 to, I think, 10 or 13 years, and she's had it for, what, 3 years now? So I asked Spirit, and this is going to be short, y'all. This ain't going to be very long, okay? There'll be a part 2 to this as well. I did ask Spirit, what's her final outcome? What's her final outcome? What's going to come in for her? And this is what I got, y'all. Okay, so when you get this card, it can mean two things. It can mean this right here, or it can mean transformation. And this is a transformation, okay? Now, depending on who you are, what your life situation is, which way are you moving, which way are you going, what's happening to you. So for her, since she has this disease, this is a disease that you can't live with for very long, because as your mind goes down, 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 so does your bodily functions. You're not able to communicate, which leads to this, okay? So I do see this happening to her later on with the disease that she has. I don't feel like she'll live more than 13 years with it. This is what Spirit's telling me. Remember, all of this is alleged. It comes from the Spirit and the cards, not from me. Okay, and if you don't agree with none of this, you don't have to. You can go watch something else. But I'm going to tell you the truth here, and I'm going to tell you what Spirit tells me. And it's all alleged, okay? But this is what I see for her. And then in the end, I do see her moving up and out and reaching the light. I'm seeing that she'll, in her spirit form, whenever she does come into her spirit form, she'll say to herself, finally, I'm finally free. I'm finally free of this body, and now I can move in a direction that'll be better for me. And she's moving up and out towards the light. This is what I see her actually thinking, and whenever she gets into her spirit form, she'll say that to herself. She'll be glad to be gone. She'll be glad to be out of this horrible mental state that she's in. She knows that she's in this mental state, and she knows that she's trapped there and can't really get out. She knows that something's going on. She's not happy at all. Her life has changed drastically. People are trying to take advantage of her money, take advantage of her, and she just wants out of all of that. So I think that with her will inside wanting to get out of the situation, it will make her go faster. A lot of times people can cause their own demise because they don't want to live the way, especially if they're sick, they don't want to live the way they're living no more. So their will to live gives up, which causes their demise. And then, the body releases the soul, and then they move out of it. So I do feel like that's what will happen to her in the future. Is she going to get better from that disease? No, there's no cure for it. It'll only get worse. And then, like I said, she's got Graves' disease on top of that, and then the lymphedema in her legs, which causes a lot of swelling and discomfort for her. Again, that's why you see her in wheelchairs a lot. All right, so for her condition, I don't see it getting better. I do see it progressing, a little bit more every year, until finally it'll come to this. But she will be in a much better phase. She'll move up and out and finally be released of all disease, sickness, and turmoil, where her soul can be free. And actually, she'll be very happy about that. I hear her saying, freedom, freedom. I'm so happy I'm free. I'm happy I'm free. All right, y'all. And this is very sad. I used to watch her show a lot. I thought she was so funny. I used to watch her show a lot. It's very sad that this happened to her. And the other person that has this, the other celebrity, is Bruce Willis. He has the exact same thing. All right, I probably need to do a reading on him. But he has the exact same thing that Wendy has. They have the same condition, the frontal lobe disorder, which causes dementia. But it causes, this one's a real bad one because it causes slurred speech, and it makes you look like you don't know what you're saying, what you're doing, and your body functions are all over the place. And yeah, it's not nice. It's not a nice disease to have. All right, y'all, this is short. Thanks for watching. If you want that person reading, contact me and I'll get right back at you. I am doing the $10 special. All you have to do is text me and I'll get right back at you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, watch the shorts, tell your friends about me. Don't forget about my magical cup. I do have an influence on this cup, which means I put an influence on it so you'll be able to manifest. All you do is fill it up with your favorite drink, write down on a piece of paper what you want to happen. All right, it's got to be good, not bad. And then you pray and then drink from the cup. And you put the cup on top of the paper. The link to this is down below, and you can purchase the cup. It's $16. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.